Good morning, how are you? Well, today's safety moment is going to be how to open safely a bottle of wine. So first you have to choose the type of wine. You have Cabernet, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Shiraz, Sauvignon, Grenache, Zinfandel, Malbec. As long as it's French wine, you'll be fine. Now, depending on your choice, you'll see that the bottle have different type of shapes. You have the Bordeaux bottle, which is more elongated. That's a nice 1997. Then you have a Riesling, which is, thinner. And then you have the fatter bottle, the Burgundy. Bit dusty. Um, After you choose that, you realize that all bottles of wine are 75 centiliters. Now, we have to blame the Brits on that because a barrel is 42 gallons. And the French back in the days were selling wine to the British. And they were trying to figure, between the metric system and the imperial. And they figured that by doing a bottle of 75 centiliters, 4 bottles equal a gallon, that's an easy conversion. So, again, metric system, so much easier. Then you have to consider bottle size. So, you have a whole different range of bottle sizes. You got the half bottle. Then you have the full bottle, which is 75. Then you have the Magnum, which is 2 bottles. Then after that, you start to go to the Jeroboam, which is 6 liters. And then you have that big boy right here, which is 9 liters, which is the equivalent of 16 bottles. And then you have the Nabucodonosor, which is 20 bottles. It's way too heavy to carry. So we have the bottles. How do you lock the bottle? Use a cork, right? Well, you have different size of corks too. You have the big one for the big bottles, the long one for the Magnum, the standard one, and the small one for the half bottles. But then again, size doesn't matter, right? So let's move on. Then you just have to simply pick the type of wine you want. You have red, white, or pink. Or I like to call it rosé. So you pick the type of wine, right? Choose the color of the wine according to what you are eating, right? White with fish, red with meat. Wrong. You have to balance the flavor of the wine with the flavor of your meal. For example, for a spicy fish or a heavy steak, you want a heavier wine. For something light, you want a softer wine. For example, steak au poivre goes well with Bordeaux and a heavy Chardonnay. Or pork chops, pick a Burgundy or a Chablis. That's pretty easy. Once you pick the bottle, you need to open it, right? Getting thirsty here. But before you can open it, you have to pick what kind of glass you're going to drink it in. So again, plenty of different choices depending on the wine. You have champagne glasses. You have different type of red wine glasses depending on, the type of wine. A Bordeaux, a Merlot, a Pommard, or even some French white wine, like for French Rieslings and from French sweet white wines. Me, I cannot like this glass because it's plastic. No big deal. I ran a lot already. Now, finally, getting to the opening of the wine glass. So, there we said we don't need this one, it's just plastic. So when you want to open the wine glass, you have different options. You can do it the easy way, one of those electric ones, which it's nice, it's easy, not my favorite. Then you can go old school, right? You can just get one of those bad boys and open it like that. Not very practical, but it's kind of cool. Now, what you want to do is use one of those, get it for Christmas with your name on it. Thank you, Tracy. And then, you can just open it. The easy way is just place that under there, always pointing the knife away from you. We're back in a safety moment. take that out, and then you just tap it in there. Turn it, turn it, turn it. And then you can do it the nice and easy way like this. But what I like to do is just pop it out because you want to hear that wine. You want to feel it. You want to smell it. So here's the different techniques to open safely a bottle of wine. But remember, just enjoy the wine. One more thing. People want to ask me, how do you save the wine? How do you keep it for the next day? Some people pump it, some people put some nitrogen on it, a bunch of fancy things. What I say is just take your time, sit down, enjoy the wine, and finish the bottle.